Have a seat wherever you'd like. Might I suggest near the fireplace? This old building has quite the draught. Now, where was I? The Green Dragons. Last we left, they were following Tomic's bloody trail into the forest. It did not take long for them to find a cave guarded by goblin scouts. The team tries unsuccessfully to approach with stealth. Zinnia heads to the right and quickly realizes she has been spotted. Priscilla and Whirlwind move to the left, thinking their skills at hiding were adequate. They were not. Even without an ambush, the Green Dragons extinguished the scouts with due haste. Zinnia downed one with a single arrow between the eyes. Whirlwind all but cleaved one in half. Thornman, with his excellent perception, spotted and thwarted a goblin's escape, smashing it with his mighty hammer. Upon entering the goblin cave, the Green Dragons happened upon two human prisoners, Vi and Bartholomew. Though Vi was grateful for the rescue, he left the cave on his own, unwilling to aid the party in their endeavor. Bartholomew, on the other hand, joined the party. Both captives were returned their belongings, save for Vi's studded leather armor, which was traded forcefully to Priscilla for a less effective piece. The treasure chest nearby the cells was ransacked for its wares, only to be found out as Boxy T. Morningwood, Bartholomew's companion and fellow party member, hiding in plain sight. With multiple routes through the cave, the combined parties split up. Cheppy, Boxy, Bartholomew, and Whirlwind headed down a narrow passage. They happened upon a goblin hard at work sorting moss. When confronted about his methods, he stood strong that taste was the superior method. Whirlwind ended the goblin's life before the discussion could come to an agreement. Zinnia, Thornman, and Priscilla chose to push through the cave upstream. They spotted a lone goblin lax on his scouting duties high up on a stone bridge. The three adventurers timed their shots together to fell the goblin with synchronicity. Its corpse, of course, did fall to the stream below with a splash, though quiet. It allowed the three to move to the entrance of the main chamber. Bartholomew led the way across the same bridge, picking up the goblin's dropped longbow. With both parties poised for attack at either side of the main chamber, Zinnia whispered for a goblin by name, who came to her without hesitation. Though Zinnia's grapple on the said goblin was unsuccessful, it did not last long as Priscilla rushed in and downed the unsuspecting foe. A large wolf stood guard near the bridge entrance, but Bartholomew quickly befriended it with help of some spare rations. The final goblin and bugbear leader were disposed of before they could sacrifice Tomic, but the mold-coated floor and fungal growths continued to sap the adventurers of their life force. The only true victim of the spores was the newly befriended canine, who became engulfed in the fruiting fungi. Rather than expel the room of this nuisance, the majority of the parties chose to leave the cave entirely, bringing Tomic along. Priscilla alone chose to swim up the stream into the unknown. Though difficult, she came upon a sanctuary filled with glowing crystals and seemingly lost at time. There was a chest containing a rare and wondrous item. But with no other way out, Priscilla was forced to swim back down the stream and exit the cave, meeting up with her companions outside. When said companions did reach the outside of the cave, they were greeted by Vi. He had exclaimed that he killed an escaping goblin in order to aid the adventurers. Cheppy did not believe him, going as far as casting charm on him to reveal what she believed to be the truth. Vi's story, however, did not change, but he did happily offer to guide the party back to Phandalin, as he knew the surrounding forest quite well. And Tomek was in a rush to reach Phandalin and meet up with his brother Gundren, so he took Vi up on the offer. Boxy, Zinnia, and Priscilla started towards the abandoned cart with Whirlwind trailing behind. Cheppy, Bartholomew, and Thornman chose to follow Vi. There is much more to this tale. Won't you partake in some cocoa? Tea, perhaps? Make yourself comfortable. It is a long tale, that of the Green Dragons.